From Alan McLeod, my old buddy and colleague for a year when I was at Mint Press. Got to be at meetings with Alan McLeod for every week for a year. Great guy. He's put out another awesome article. Awesome meaning well done, not awesome meaning great news, about how exactly Israel is spying on you when and if you're using a VPN. For those who don't know, and I know there are some people, the VPN world is not something you're aware of. VPNs are designed to cover up your ability to surf online and be anonymous, to not have your name and your information attached to your searches and attached to your online life. That is the point. That is like the entire point of VPNs. And yet, many of the biggest ones are connected to Israel, to the IDF, Israeli spies. Here's some of the article. An estimated 1.6 billion people around the world rely on VPNs to carry out the most sensitive tasks, from watching illegal videos. Yeah, but that's not the real reason. How about you just don't want the government tracking you? Yeah, he says, or political activities. Yeah, you just don't want the government or corporations, honestly, to know everything you're doing. It could be the most innocent of things, but you don't want that information about you out there. Few people know that a considerable chunk of that market, including 3 of the 6 most popular VPNs, is quietly operated by an Israeli-owned company with close connection to that country's national security state, including the elite Unit 8200 and Dovdevan units of the IDF. Unit 8200, for example, has been the source of much of the world's most infamous spying software, including Celebrite and Pegasus, the program used to snoop on tens of thousands of the world's top politicians and journalists, including by Saudi Arabia, who used it to help track down and kill Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Given this context, justifiable fears arise that control over a vast VPN empire could add to Israel's influence over the online information and security world, creating backdoors for Israeli intelligence to carry out a vast compromat operation on users around the globe. Let me ask you guys this. Do you trust Israel and the IDF to create VPNs that actually cover up your identity and actually make sure that even the IDF and Israel are unable to follow what you're doing online? Or do you think that just maybe they're using these VPNs to spy on people who think they're not being spied on? The name of the company is Cape Technologies. It's a major player in the online privacy world, one of the 3 giants that collectively control the entire VPN market. It owns many of the world's top VPNs, including, for those of you who have VPNs, you might want to listen to this, ExpressVPN, which is one of the biggest ones, CyberGhost, Private Internet Access, ZenMate, Intego Antivirus, and a host of tech websites that promote its products. Cape Brands can be seen sponsoring a wide array of public figures. You ready for this? Including Tucker Carlson, Angry Video Game Nerd, Drew Gooden, Lex Friedman, Cody Ko, Uncle Roger, and I know this is going to shock all of you, Ben Shapiro. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and is a service that claims to protect your anonymity online. It's supposed to scramble the information so that others can't spy on it. It's the owner of this Cape Technologies is Teddy Sagi, born in Tel Aviv, the tycoon who previously spent time in prison for financial crimes. Just to add insult to injury. Oh, my VPN's controlled by the IDF. Oh, that's IDF affiliated groups. That's a problem. Oh, also spent time in prison for financial crime. He's estimated to be worth $6.4 billion, making him among the top 10 richest Israelis. Sagi has a long history of working closely with the IDF and is rumored to be extremely close to Israeli intelligence. In 2019, he donated $3 million to fund hundreds of academic scholarships for Israeli soldiers. It's a debt of honor for us and for me personally to express gratitude and appreciation that all of Israel's citizens owe to you, he said to the IDF. Before 2018, this gets even more interesting. Cape Technologies was known as Crossrider and was often considered a malware company, like a criminal software company. Crossrider was a platform that allowed its clients to monetize their software by forcing ads in front of users' eyes. Users' computers, both PC and Mac, had their browsers hijacked. I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you, but it happens more often on PCs. You try and go online, and all of a sudden things are popping up all over. Ads are popping up all over. Nothing you've clicked on, nothing nothing you've searched for. It's just taken over your computer. And that's what it's done. It's taken over your computer. In 2017, Crossrider, Cape, they changed their name, by the way, from Crossrider to Cape Technologies or whatever. So it is the same company. They've just shifted focus. They purchased their first VPN in 2017, CyberGhost, for $10 million. Then went on a shopping spree, buying up ZenMate in 2018, Private Internet Access 2019, and ExpressVPN in 2021 for almost $1 billion. So ExpressVPN was the biggest purchase. Daniel Gericke, ExpressVPN's chief technology officer from 2019 to 2023. The Reuters investigation series revealed that Gericke was a key member of a team of spies that hacked the devices of human rights activists, journalists, and government officials, stealing their data and passing it on to the government of the UAE. The UAE used this data to track down dissidents and torture them, according to the Reuters investigation. That's what it's being used for. And it's horrific and horrifying to find out this is connected to Israel, or that Israel's in control of this. Because how much would you trust Israel to have control of your VPN that you think is making it possible for you to surf the internet without being tracked? Let me know if you would trust this, because I don't think so. Ido Ehrlichman, the CEO of Cape between 2016 and 2023, so the last CEO, was a veteran of an Israeli commando unit. And as George Carlin said, if it's Israel, it's called a commando. If it's Arab, it's called a terrorist. So, but there's a whole lot more to this that you can read over on Mint Press. Mint Press doing great work. Alan McLeod, as always, doing wonderful work. And I hope you will check out that article.